and real characters and real situations. For them, that the whole society is puzzled, bamboozled. You know, the term Barack Obama used. They're all bamboozled by things that's not real. You imagine the feeling is so right and so real, but the person is feeling towards a Spider-Man. The reality is completely out. Nobody even knows about the true champion, Terry Fox. The whole world recognizes him, and they have a program to run in his name. But it's not been promoted. There's so many others, of course. This is just one of them. Rick Hansen is right down in Vancouver, is another one. So many others in the United States, other places. The lack of a spirituality, it creates the situation that we lack, that discernment, that insight. You know? We look at the human, we look at him as a material being because our scientists, they said that, biologists, they said that, and this and that, the spirit and soul and all of that. Hell with those things. You cannot understand spirits. I understand that. You cannot understand the next life and the power of that. Never mind that. Do you understand this family structure? The love and trust? Do you see that other people in the Middle East and Hindus and others, they have that and they have stronger children? Are you blind to see that? And those people, they have a spiritual womb. People, they don't let go of the kids at the age of 15 and 18. They're more with the kids. They have patience and love developed in them by their forefathers. So the humanity, thanks to the civilization that we have, has been cut off from its past. Now it has to start from the beginning again, back to the cave again. You know. Something has to be done about it. And what is that? A little study. To acknowledge, to see what do we do, to create something powerful enough that can convince all other ideology under one umbrella, create out of it a family where children are healthy. The entire Anglo-Saxon race is at grave danger in Canada. I'm going to be talking in the next chapters who these people are. They are the most reverend of all the people of the earth. They have to prostrate in front of this race because they created Canada, Australia, and the United States. They have created a brand new planet. But poor people, after they done that, they crumbled somehow on their own. Lack of a spiritual leadership. They didn't see what's happening. This Protestant married this Catholic and they came together in Canada. They wouldn't do it in Ireland, but they did it here. They came, they were not compatible. Children didn't follow the Catholic or Protestants. They couldn't go to this church or that church. As a result, mom and dad, they lost their spiritual power, influence over the kids, because there was no power like Baha'i faith to mend them together. The battle went on, ended up divorce, disloyalty, and all of that in the family structure. And children were left with the priests and churches, and they were just as selfish and waywarded as the rest of us. They went on in their own, way of collecting money only and producing child abusers all over the world. They couldn't put a damper on the damn things that people don't know about it. They couldn't do that. And guess what? Hollywood moved in as a new father, new spiritual father. And they created lots of fantasies and lots of things that's just not real. The Anglo-Saxon race is dying under it. We need a spiritual leadership. In Canada, Australia, and in England, it's a new country. It's a country that is made and mixed of a lot of people. No particular religion can dominate this kind of a countries. If it is Islam, it will have certain followers and others would not understand it. If it is Christianity, Muslims and Buddhists and Hindus, they don't understand it. So if we go to the classical solution of the government, get rid of the religion, it didn't work. It's not working. So guys, what do? You gotta create one. It was done in Europe. It didn't work. You know? We have to study. See, always we have solution in the nature. This time, the maker of this nature has revealed something very similar to the nature itself. It's called Baha'i faith. Okay? It's natural. It's different from any type of ideology. From different, like just the nature geometry is different, Baha'i faith is different. It doesn't follow any pattern of any thinker, any artist, any lawyers, anything that is like it. It's new. And most of all, it has been working. We have many Muslims turned into the Baha'i faith, many Christians turned to Baha'i faith, Buddhists and Hindus have. Different denominations have turned into it. And they all live together very peacefully. When they marry, their marriage is stronger. All the things are there for it. You know, of course, conditional upon they follow it. If they don't, it falls down. The best way to follow it is to understand it well. Once you understand it, then automatically you apply and implement, you know, what are the items into it. So, isn't that amazing to you that Baha'ullah says if you want to get divorced, you have to wait 1 year. Baha'is are called year of patience. Isn't this amazing that the government of Canada, not knowing anything about Baha'i faith, they have legislated same sort of a thing, that you have to wait a year before you remarry again. Just one little affinities, isn't it? Baha'i faith says equality of man and women. It's already there in Canada. Compulsory education is already here. There's so many formulas of Baha'i faith, it totally have great affinities. Not just with Canada, with the States, with here, so as with some of the European countries. So these two are the soul and the body of each other. We have to study this. As a politician, as a lawyer, we have to have a good look at it. And if it is, in the name of humanity, in the name of mankind, get rid of all this bickering, come out and talk about it. Scientists are the #1 responsible for promoting it, and they're not. Okay? And they know this is required. There's no room for self-centric ideas. If you're just thinking about yourself and your family and ignoring what's happening outside, you are hurting yourself. Baha'u'llah says so. That we're all one human being. All of us all together create humanity. Humanity is sick. Every individual cell is also sorry and unhappy. So, you don't want this? Then you have to put up with Hollywood and Batman and Superman. You don't like this? Then you have to deal with mental diseases, with dysfunctional families. Then you have to accept the obliterations of the Anglo-Saxon race in this country. So I'm asking all of you, think about this, especially you white people. And if you found Baha'i faith, make it an obligation towards yourself. Go talk to your neighbors, to your family, in a most humble way, but persist on it. Insist on it. Politely. Okay? Inculcate it. Let them to know what you found, the truth of it, the reality of it. Okay? Maybe then gradually something good happens. Very well, time is 1:36. I've been speaking right about 35 minutes. Oh my Lord, how many more days is left for me? Well, till the next time, may God be with you.